Yes, yes.
Hello. How are we all doing?
Back. We've changed scene into this one because it'll help us later when we're editing videos and stuff.
Yeah, man. So yeah, guys, we're going to be taking your calls. If you want to get involved, Xtra Club member, link in the description. Get yourself in the Discord server, !Discord, and we can come on and take your calls. We're going to be doing this for about 45 minutes, so we should be able to get quite a few people in. We'll aim for the 2 minutes per call situation, so we can take as many calls as possible. I don't think it's going to be mega busy tonight, so if you've never been on before, you're a bit nervous or whatever, tonight might be the night to come on. I don't think there'll be that many people watching just because it's a bit of a weird game, innit? You know what I mean? Don't really mean much. But we have got calls coming in already, so we'll be taking your calls in just a second, guys. Yes, Renners, hit the like button for the GOAT, Scott Carson. Renners is just staying in comments tonight. Yeah, no problem, buddy. No problem.
All good, mate.
AHMD, who do you expect to win, City or Chelsea? Obviously, I'm going to say City, bro. I'm a City fan, innit? So I'm hoping City going to win.
Back the team, innit?
And yeah. Make sure you subscribe, though, innit? Because we'll be having loads of stuff coming out in the lead up to our first ever Champions League. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, right. So, I mean,
I don't think it's been a long phoning show, like you're saying, about 45 minutes, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, we've got calls already coming in, bro. I don't know if we're ready. I'm just game to go.
Jump
dive straight into it, innit?
Dive straight in. Hector, back where can you download the intro? There's nowhere for you to be able to download it, mate. We've not put it up there to download it.
Hector, you don't want to watch it every day, though.
If you watch it every day,
it
ruins it, yeah.
It ruins it, man.
Joe, if my badge is this colour, how long have I been joined Xtra for? 6 months, mate. That's a 6 months badge, that.
Yeah, I think that is a 6 month, innit? Yeah, so really appreciate your support, Joe, man. Thank you very much.
I appreciate that. That's how you know, if you've got Emerald badge, you know you've been here for time, innit? You've been here pretty much since the start of the memberships you've been there for, because we've only been going for 9 months or 10 months. Yeah. So
Exactly. I know, who knows, if we're still going in like 5 years' time, you can be like, I joined the Xtra Club in the first year.
Yeah, they'd have like a 2-year badge, wouldn't they?
Basically, essentially, right, if you join the Xtra Club within the next 3 months, you've joined. So when we're going in like 5 years' time, you can be like, I joined in the first year, which is mad.
That is crazy, actually. That is crazy.
I appreciate all your support, though, guys.
Who knows where we'd be then, bro?
Who knows, bro?
Madness. That's what it is. Right then, take calls.
Let's take some calls. Let's go.
Right, first up, Ray, is Will Wright.
Yes.
Scott's plumbing is beg this works. Yes, Will.
Yes.
How you doing, mate?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Yeah, I'm
good,
decent.
mate.
Kind of enjoyed that game in a bit of a weird way, Will. What do you make of it?
Yeah, it was entertaining, wasn't it? I think someone made a super chat before the game to you saying he just wanted to have an entertaining game, and I think they got exactly what he wanted.
Yeah. It was a bit of a. Did you expect that? What do you think is going through Pep's mind now? Like, obviously, he played Garcia. Is this just sort of playing the players and just resting the main team, or what do you reckon? What's going through his head?
I think he's just trying to give everyone a game, to be honest. Trying to get some people firing and give himself a headache for the final. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, in the last game, he played a few. I can't remember what the last game was. Who did he play in the last match?
Chelsea.
Wow, this feels ages ago.
It does feel ages ago. I mean, I honestly think, Will, that at the moment, the only player that didn't play in that PSG second leg that has done themselves justice and can honestly knock on Pep's door and say I can play, I think is Torres. You know what I mean? Like, is there anyone else that you can see who could be in with a start with a chance of starting?
Scott Carson.
Oh, yeah,
obviously
he's going to play anyway.
He's going to play anyway.
I mean, I'm not including him because he's obviously playing the final.
First name on the sheet. Is it dead set?
No, apart from Torres, I don't think there's actually anyone, to be honest.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Will? Do you reckon he's a striker? Because I tell you what, I said it in the stream, I don't know if you heard, but I reckon his best performances this year have come when he's played as a striker.
No, yeah, I think, because he's playing in the Champions League, but I feel like Pep's quite like, over the pre-season, I wouldn't be surprised if next season you see him playing false 9 and trying to like convert it into more of a false 9. Start playing there next season, trying to like replacing Aguero in that one.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I mean, I think he played really, really good as a striker. I think he's probably his worst position that I've seen him is when he plays on the right. I think he's all right on the left, but yeah, as a striker, he looks decent, man. He looks decent. I thought, obviously, great. Mate, what do you make of that goal, that mid-air back heel?
Yeah, it was unreal, wasn't it? Because that was his first or second goal of the game, and just to be able to like pull something like that out when I can't remember if it was losing or drawing. And I don't understand how he actually did it.
Mate, I don't understand how he did it. It's next level. He flew and backheeled it. You know what I mean? What is that? Next level quality is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, did it in the air as well. It's not even like he was like doing standing like done like I think it was Giroud for Arsenal a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, well, he scorpion kicked it. Didn't
like, yeah, he kind of like flew in the air. I don't even know.
Yeah, incredible goal, incredible. Nice one, Will. Thanks for getting us kicked off, pal.
Nice one, lad.
See you in a bit, mate.
No worries, boy.
See you,
mate. Right.
Yeah, I mean, what a goal from Torres. And great hat-trick, great hat-trick.
Yes. Next up is Mubarak, Bray.
Yes.
Yes, Mubarak.
Hello?
How you doing, mate?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
Good, mate. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good, mate. It was an entertaining game, that. As much as, like, it was a weird game, obviously. Do you know what I mean? Then can't get back into it, but it was entertaining. That's all you can ask for, really.
Yeah, I mean, the game, for me, it was like, there was nothing right on it. Nothing, like, important. I just wanted to see good football, and, I mean, I did end up getting good football. It was a 4-3? Yeah, so, Ferran Torres, I mean, to answer that question, I think Pep already knows his starting lineup for Chelsea in the final.
Yeah.
I think he already knows in his head. I think it's the same lineup. Maybe Cancelo on the left, but the same lineup for when we play against PSG. But Torres does have like a shout to say, okay, if you're gonna play with a striker, I mean, I'm knocking on the door. I scored 3 goals for you. I scored against Crystal Palace. You know what I mean? So, but I feel like with Pep, he's gonna play Gabriel Jesus over him, because for Pep, it's not just scoring goals. It's the work ethic, like pressing the ball. You know what I mean? Trying to link up the play, and I feel like Gabby does better than Torres doing that. So for those qualities, I think.
Mubarak, though, I think his pressing is very, very good. I thought he was looking to press tonight, really try to get busy, man. I don't know about that. I think Torres is just as good a presser as Jesus.
You know what? I don't agree.
You don't think so?
No, I think Gabby drops more deep and presses more. Like his work rate is a bit more.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I can't. I disagree on
that.
that.
I mean, how many times have we said, "Oh, Gabby, just pop it off"? Yeah, he's in the midfield, and we're just telling him pass the ball. Stop keeping the ball, or why are you on the left-hand side, or why are you so deep? It's because he just wants to get into the play, because he's not scoring. And what I can say about Torres is he has that natural, like, goal instinct. Like, the minute he gets the ball, all he's thinking about is just scoring. Like, you can tell, I think it was the last minute when Torres just shot and hit a Newcastle player. He was frustrated even though he scored a hat-trick. You could just tell he was a bit annoyed. That's when I think Lewis was saying that if you squint your eyes, you can see a bit of a Aguero. That moment when he shot, he got a bit frustrated, and that quality I like about him. But I think Pep, for this season, Pep's mind is not on Torres. I think next season he'll play him more, get more time, more regular time. You know what I mean?
Agree.
Yeah.
So overall, Pep, he did the same with Foden. He doesn't want to just push Torres into the starting lineup. He wants to gradually play him more game time, more experience. You know what I mean? So he's more. So then when he actually does like start week in, week out, he can have the same impact as Sterling did, as Sane did, as Foden is doing now. So overall, it's a good game. I'm just looking forward to that Chelsea Leicester game. Hope Leicester win. So but overall.
Yeah, man, you make some good points there, and I agree. I think next year we'll see a lot more of him, and
exciting times.
We'll see him develop. He's already, in my opinion, had a decent season. So yeah, very exciting. Nice one, Mubarak. Thanks a lot for calling in, pal.
See you,
mate. See you in
a bit.
It's exciting times, Torres.
Yeah.
I think we'll see a lot more of him next year.
Absolutely.
I think one thing that we're overlooking is the fact that Gabby on the wing today actually set up Torres.
Yeah, you look good. You look decent. You look decent, Gary. He just needs to find somewhere. You know what I mean? I feel like
he's lost at the
no
moment.
one's really sure like what is he? Yeah. So I think that he's falling into the James Milner trap of decent footballer, but doesn't hold down a position and therefore doesn't play football.
But Bernardo also fell into that trap at the beginning of the season.
He did. You're right.
We said the exact same thing.
I think Bernardo is so good. He just forces his way in anywhere. You know what I mean? Whereas like Jesus ain't great where, like, you know what I mean? Like Bernardo, you have to get him in the team somewhere. Like you have to fit him in somehow.
Yeah, well the thing is for Bernardo, it was about getting him back to his best, not Jesus. It's not about getting Jesus back to his best. It's about getting him to actually become the best. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different. It's different situations, isn't it? The one and only, we need goals, not ethic, not work ethic. No, I think you need a mix. You can't have loads of players with no work ethic, or else that'd be a lazy ass team, wouldn't it? You need a mix of work ethic and good goals, like someone who's good on the ball. Next call, Ray. Well, it says Ferran Carson the GOAT, but I know who it is. It's James. I think it's James actually. It might not be. Yes.
Yes, it is me.
Yes,
it is I.
I knew it would be.
How did you know that, Ray? You got the Mystic Egg. You got the Mystic Egg situation.
I knew straight away, bro. Seeing it, I was like, that's James.
That's crazy. Yes, James. How you doing, pal?
Yes, I'm good. I mean, what a game.
Yeah.
What a game.
It was mad, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we can see there's 3 goals, but I mean, one was a penalty, one was a header, one was a rebound.
Yep.
Yeah, true that.
Can't really do much about any of them.
Yeah, I mean...
to be fair, actually, that's a good shout, that. Actually, Carson couldn't really do much for any of the goals.
Yeah, no, Carson couldn't do anything, you know what I mean? He was... the only thing he could do is save the pen, and he saved one, so that's what it is, you know what I mean?
I mean, realistically, if we don't concede a corner, and then concede 2 penalties, we keep a clean sheet.
That is the most positive outlook I've ever heard in my life. I mean, you're right. You're not wrong, James. You're not wrong. You are spot on.
When was the last time we conceded 3 goals?
Maybe it was Leicester. Was it Leicester, James?
Was it Leicester?
James is a good man.
I don't...
Surely it was Leicester.
It was definitely this season.
Yeah, and it was interesting.
It was definitely this season.
A lot of these players played that as well.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. What did you make of Torres, James? I thought he was phenomenal tonight. What did you make of him?
Yeah. Incredible player. And, I mean, he's really pushing. He's definitely pushing to go to get game time in the Champions League final and go to the Euros with Spain.
Yeah, it is. I mean, his performance 100%. Tonight was, I thought, phenomenal. And he's been like that all season when he's played as a striker. He gets goals.
Yeah, I mean, if the striker we sign in the summer is Danny Ings, I'd have Ferran Torres starting as our main striker next season.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
if that's the situation, I don't disagree.
It's tricky, bro, because whenever he's played as a striker, he's done really, really well. So, I don't know. It's a really, really tricky one. Where do you see his long-term future, James? Is it as a striker, or do you think it's on the wing?
I think it is striker. I mean, because you can see that he does really want to score a goal. He is that goal scorer that we need.
Yeah, I think
like that guy who we know he can get in the box. He can score all types of goals.
Yeah, it's mad.
Including what I personally think should win the Pushkas Award. His first goal tonight.
I mean,
it was special.
It was mad. Next level.
I can't wait to see the highlights. To see the highlights of the stream highlights later. To see your guys' reaction to that goal.
Yeah,
I think I was in shock. I was like, what just happened?
How did that go in?
It was absolutely crazy, man. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah, mad
stuff.
And
it was Leicester the last time we conceded. It was Leicester the last time we conceded more than 3 goals in the game.
Pretty much the same defence as well, so there's something.
Yeah. Speaks for itself.
Mad stuff.
And Carson saved the penalty. Ferran Torres hat-trick. Who gets man of the match?
Well, that's a difficult question. Because Carson kind of deserves it, doesn't he?
Kind of,
Yeah.
he
I feel
just
like
does deserve it.
Ferran Torres is going to win many Man of the Match awards for Man City in his career.
Yeah, exactly.
Scott Carson might get this one opportunity.
Exactly.
So,
That's the one.
yeah, I
That's
think,
the way to look
I
at
think
it.
that's the way to look at it. Nice one, James. Thanks a lot for coming on board.
Also, before I go,
Yeah.
I want to make an adaptation to a song that we've heard on the phone-in show before.
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Porto, we're on our way. Porto. I'll say, Porto,
I mean,
we're on our way.
what do we reckon, chat?
I fucked up the lyrics. Sorry. Fucked up the lyrics.
Gee, bro, you have to come on in the next one and do it again.
But, yeah. Yeah, because it's like when we're probably singing Istanbul, it's now Porto.
Yeah. Right. Next game after Brighton, James. Come
Sorry,
back
chat.
on. Come back on after Brighton,
After Brighton,
and we
yeah.
expect a rendition. Yeah.
We need to fix
That-
up, James. Fix up for next time,
that
innit? It's a bit, mate.
That-
Bloody hell, James. Bloody hell. Right. Brighton.
Right,
what a guy.
he needs to fix up. He needs to fix that, innit? You know what I mean?
Finish him.
That's funny. We got a new member. Yes, Emmanuel Lorot coming in with a tier 2 member. Let's go, Emmanuel. Yes. Emmanuel coming in with a tier 2. Yes, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
That was the biggest hype for a new member I think I've ever done in my life.
You've never done. Yeah,
I know.
Nice that, bro.
Incredible.
Nice that, bro.
Incredible.
Emmanuel's gonna be buzzing, you know. He's gonna be like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
let me cancel my membership and rejoin."
Yeah, let's take another call, bro.
More calls. Hopefully, less songs. More calls, less songs.
And if you are going to do a song, make sure you get the lyrics right, innit?
Exactly.
Otherwise you end up like James and you have to come back on. And he's made it worse for himself now because everyone's going to be expecting greatness.
When he comes back on, he's gonna be like, "Right, I'm ready with my song," and then everyone's gonna be like, watching, waiting, and then and he has to deliver.
He's got to deliver a 10 out of 10 performance.
And if he doesn't,
everyone's gonna be like, mate, you've had days to prepare.
yeah, you had days to prepare your rendition of
Like,
this
kind of
song.
like, all right, he's come on here and like he's kind of winged it, you know what I mean? He's got it wrong. But if he gets it wrong on Tuesday night, it's a sackable offence, in my
It
opinion.
is a sackable offence, isn't it? A bannable offence.
Rescind Xtra Club membership is in the bin.
Yeah. In the sin bin. The Extra Club sin bin. That's what he's going to get sent to. Right, next call, bro.
Next call, let's go.
It says Erin Castillo. But I think it's actually... I don't know, you know. I think it's Darren. Because it always calls him John Castile. Yes.
Yes, boy, John Castillo, you know. Fucking hell.
Yeah, mate. That's your new name.
What's going on, bud?
Yeah. I'm alright, boys. How are you, man? Good win, that. Was a good win.
That was a good one. It was an exciting game.
It was, it was a bit special, that, wasn't it?
Do you know what? If anything, it's like, I've literally just been on Twitter now and Guardiola goes, I really need to think about playing him as a striker. So I was like,
He's only just realised.
I was going to say to you before. Go on.
I'm just saying, has he only just realised? Look, Mint as a striker.
I know. And I was going to say to you before, like, when he plays for Spain, I'm pretty sure he plays as the number 9. And I don't, like, do you remember when he scored that hat-trick? Like, months ago? And I just thought to myself, you know what? You can just see he's got a natural ability to score the goals. Like, he's a finisher. He basically is a born finisher. But he never had the chance to actually play with, the proper starting 11.
Mm.
And the fact that he scored a hat-trick with this state of the team, the way it's like that's massive. That is massive, because I don't even think Aguero could do this in this type of team at the current moment.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, say, I don't know, because I'm looking at Sterling, I'm looking at Jesus, and I feel like, sadly, I think one of them might go. That's what I get, this indication that Pep is going to get rid of one of them, because I reckon he is going to buy
Who was it?
Sterling and Jesus.
Sterling.
Right.
Sterling, Jesus, I reckon one of them might go, because I just can't see how he's going to do it, especially the way Sterling's playing at this current moment. Like, it's like he doesn't give a fuck, really. It's pretty sad.
I mean, well, Pep's been ruthless all his career. He doesn't care when he comes into a club or his players. He's always happy to get rid of them if they're not right for the team. He's always got the team in mind and moving forward.
Yeah.
So if you don't fit into his plans, then I'm afraid it's not any fault of your own. You just can't do it. You can't do it. Like
I think you could be right. I think one of them could be out the door. I don't know who. Majid said so. Both, possibly. I mean, the thing is, right? Got to look at the situation, Darren. Right? We're obviously signing a striker, whoever it is. I don't care at this point in time, whoever it is, but we're signing a striker. So then you've got a situation where you've got Gabby, who is now looking like he's probably going to be the third choice striker next year, in my opinion, because Ferran Torres looks like a better striker than Gabby Jesus. So then, does he really be a third choice striker? Probably not. But then he's decent on the wing. But then, really, he's going to get in on the wing. Like, there's no space.
Do you know what? Yeah, even say if he got rid of Jesus and Sterling, I'd be more than happy to know that we've got Liam Delap and Cole Palmer to come through the ranks and take their spots. Because for me, I've seen Cole Palmer in person as well. Like, that guy is unreal. And Liam Delap, we've seen what he's like. So it's safe. Worst comes to worst, he did get rid of them too. Because he thought, you know what, they're not cutting it. Say if you got Haaland, you got Delap, you got Foden on the wing, you can play Palmer. You know what I mean? Mahrez, he's in form. But obviously, it's one of them in it where I'm pretty sure before the start of the game, he said like there's after the season, a couple of players like something like they're going to leave or something. I know that's just referring to Aguero himself, or he is indicating, Jesus or someone. But like, to be fair, I'm excited because I feel like because the way you brought Foden in, I won't be surprised if he brought another youth player into the fold. I will not be surprised if it was Cole Palmer.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's very much a pet player. I think they both are, to be honest. And I think that Delap, especially, I think he is perfect Premier League striker, as I said in the stream. Yeah. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think we're going to be in for a huge summer, and I think it's going to shock some fans, to be honest, with the incomings and outcomings. So we'll have to see. But it's going to be mad, man. I'm looking forward to it. Nice one, mate. Cheers, Darren.
No worries, boy.
Cheers, Darren.
See you later.
See you in a bit, mate.
Yeah. I think, bro. I honestly, genuinely believe that it's going to be a crazy summer.
I think it's going to be a big summer. And like you say, we might see some shock exits.
I think we will see some exits that people are thinking, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that I want them to happen or whatever. I just think it is, In my opinion, we're signing Grealish, and we're going to sign a striker. In that situation, you've not got enough. You've got too many wingers.
But then what you got to think is, we're in the market for 2 strikers.
Well,
apparently we're in the market for 2. So
potentially, maybe they'll change that now that Ferran Torres because obviously it seems like Pep tonight has gone, Torres is a mint striker. I mean, most City fans who watched every single match this season
Torres
will know that Torres is a sixth striker. So it's kind of weird how Pep's only just realised, but we'll just have to see, innit? We'll just have to see. Good call. I think what we'll do, bro. Do you want to lock off the phone-in show?
Lock off at this point because
Right. So if you're in the queue, stay in the queue. We'll get you on. If you're not in the queue, don't come on. And if you come on, we won't take your call in it because we know who's in the queue.
Yeah, we can see all the people.
There's only 6 people left in there, guys. So, the max you'll probably be waiting 10-15 minutes. But stay in there and we'll get you on. Right, let's take another call, Bray.
Yeah, next up is Alex Bray, the Swedish citizen.
Oh, yes. I remember, Bray. Yes, Alex. How you doing, pal?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Very entertaining game. So, good Friday night.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. What did you make of it? What your highlights?
Yeah, it's nice to see Ferran get some confidence and score some very nice goals. I was very surprised. So 3 very, very good striker finishes. Like he hit the ball perfect on all 3 connections with the ball. So it's being in the right place at the right time. So it's very good game for him. And it's I also thought Cancelo had a good game. I think he has had a pretty not many good performances in the last month. So that's why Walker's gone ahead of him at the right back, I think. So good to see him get a good game again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a few players should get some confidence after that performance. So that's nice.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Definitely.
I think it's more important as well for Cancelo to have a decent game because you never know what could happen. Like Cancelo might be required in the game against Chelsea. Maybe Zinchenko's having a nightmare or gets injured. Maybe Kyle Walker's having a nightmare or gets injured. Like Cancelo could legitimately need to play in that game. So it's nice to see him have a decent game. Yes, okay, it's against Newcastle, not the best opposition, but we've played other matches in the last month or so where we've played these type of games and Cancelo hasn't been great. So it's nice for him to do well. Obviously, hit that shot as well, didn't he? Which hit the post, which then Torres scored. So yeah, I agree, man. It's looking good, isn't it?
Yeah. I think maybe as Cancelo has the offensive game that Walker does not. So maybe you're right. Maybe we need him. Maybe later in the game if they goes extra time or something. Hope not. But we're gonna need Cancelo's offensive game. Create some good chances later in the game. I think when players are more tired or whatever. But his offensive game we're gonna need that in the final. I think because Walker doesn't offer that much going forward. So
yeah.
Probably gonna need him.
Good point, man. It's a
very good point.
I'm happy that I had a good game, and I say he could be a very important player.
It's all important moving towards that Champions League final. All these players playing these games.
You know what, as well? Say like we're losing maybe 1-0, 10 minutes to go. Who'd you rather have on the pitch, Cancelo or Walker? You know what I mean? So you might be able to take off Cancelo and just throw on Walker. So it's good. It's good that he had a good game. So yeah, great point, Alex. Thanks a lot, bud. Thanks a lot for coming on.
Yeah, pleasure.
See you in a bit, mate. Have a great night. See you in a bit.
Cheers, Alex.
Good point, man. He makes some good points there.
Yeah, man. It's so weird because it's Friday. It's so weird, right? Because it starts off your weekend now, isn't it? Starting off a good weekend, this.
Yeah, we can just watch other teams cry.
Watch other teams.
You know what I mean? We'll get to laugh at someone. Someone
will
drop
mess
points
up somewhere.
And then we get to have a laugh.
Have a laugh. Play some COD.
Also, how funny has it been watching United this week? Had a terrible week, haven't they?
Very terrible week.
Leicester lost. I love how they rested the full team against Leicester and then got absolutely battered off Liverpool.
In theory, what do you think?
To see.
I mean, they didn't need to, innit? Like they didn't need to win both them games. I think they're pretty.
They chill anyway, aren't they?
Well, they could drop. I mean, Leicester are only 4 points behind them.
Yeah, but realistically, what's the difference between second and third?
Yeah, that's true.
Or fourth, like you don't have to qualify anymore. Like second.
Oh, is that gone now?
Yeah, you don't have to qualify. So basically, second, third, and fourth is just the same. Like
it's just the same position.
It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If anything, if you finish second, you got more pressure on next season because you're like, we finished second, we've got to try and put like a title challenge together. Like Leicester, no one's expecting Leicester to properly challenge for the title next year. But if they was just like 5 points behind City, everyone would be like, Leicester are going to be a threat next year. And then when they don't be a threat, everyone's like, disappointing season. Whereas United now, in my opinion, United will finish outside the top 4 next year, and that'll be catastrophic.
You need to put that in. You need to find the odds and put it in Bet Club, innit?
Yeah, well. But basically, I'll get mint odds because everyone's just looking at them going, the second. Everyone's forgetting the fact that Liverpool have had a shocking season, that Everton have massively underperformed, that Tottenham have massively underperformed, that Chelsea will be much better next season, Leicester will be thereabouts next season. Seriously.
Jonathan Joe says United are 4 or 5 signings away from Premier League champions. 4 or 5 signings.
4 or 5 signings and a new manager.
Yeah, that's a lot of signings, mate. And
yeah, I agree, Nathan. Everyone did say about that last year. However, you could not have expected Liverpool to be 23 points behind City.
That's true.
You couldn't have expected. So Liverpool are going to close the gap next year. So next year, you'd like to think you'd think they would. I think as well with the ESL, they're going to be forced to spend some cash. Chelsea will be much better next year. They'll be challenging under Tuchel because they look a real threat.
They look mint.
City, Liverpool, Chelsea. I'm not saying they couldn't do it, but I'm just saying I think it's going to be really, really tough. I think it all depends on United signings. We'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens with their signings this summer. It depends what positions they start trying to strengthen because after watching the other night, they do need some strengthening in some key places. David Hart says City, Liverpool or Chelsea could go anyway. I mean, there's loads in it. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of options in it. Nick Toss coming in with a Zar 35. If Scotty C doesn't get a 10 from the Xtra Club members, then it's rigged.
Look, mate, it is what it is. The Xtra Club members, they vote how they want to vote. It's a free democracy, mate. Cannot confirm.
I mean, I was going to just take off all the ones that weren't a 10 anyway, to be honest, and kick the rest of the people out. Right. Next call, bro.
Next call, yes.
Is Ali.
Ali B?
I think it's Ali B.
Oh, we got 2 Alis.
We got I think we have another Ali now.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Ali B?
Is it Ali B?
Yeah, it's Ali B, bro.
Yes, Ali B.
Yes.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, thanks. What about you guys?
Yeah, man, all good, man. I enjoyed that. What about you?
Yeah, me too. I'm enjoying. But before we start the game, I just want to say congratulations about the Man City winning the league. But if I want to talk about this game, I think I'm happy with the 3 points. But if I want to talk about the lineup, I'm happy with the Carson, to be honest, because he saved a penalty in his debut, which Ederson hasn't done this in the last 4 years. I'm not saying he's better than Ederson. I'm just saying he saved a penalty in his debut. About the defense, I think Cancelo was the only defense has performed really good today, and the rest was poor. And midfield was alright. From striker, I think Ryan Sterling was too poor tonight, but Gabi and Ferran Torres has been absolutely amazing. I think if I want to talk about Ferran Torres, I think he's had a good season this season, but still he's not player of a big game, because as you guys remember, when he play against big team, he's disappearing. He's not there. Like we see this against Liverpool, against Chelsea 2 times. We haven't seen him against a big team yet, but against not disrespect to Newcastle, they're a good team, but against a small club, some come like Crystal Palace and Newcastle, he performed really good. He's always on a score sheet, but if we give him time in the future, we will see more of him.
I mean, that's a fair point. If you do play Ferran Torres in the final as a striker, it is a bit of a gamble, and we've not done it too much. I'm just wondering, if you don't go false 9, then are you telling me you'd rather have Jesus play as a striker, or what you reckon?
Well, it might sound strange, but I think Gabriel Jesus might be better against the big teams, because, like I said before, I haven't seen a good performance from Ferran Torres against the big teams. We'll see, but I don't want to risk it in a final. It's a final, so we have to be careful about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fair point. It is a gamble, you know what I mean? I accept it's a gamble. Man. Yeah, well, anything else, bro?
Just we got the new record as well today. We got 12 wins away in a row, and congratulations about that as well.
Record breakers, always, mate.
It's actually mad. Like, it literally seems like every couple of weeks we break a new record.
It's weird, isn't it? It's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
And the thing is, we got the half of the record of the Premier League is for us. Like, if you had to look at the records broken, it's all about us, and they still call us we don't have a history. Yeah, you guys are right. Half of the records are ours. It's for us, and they call us we don't have history.
Yeah, it is.
They're just probably about it.
Here's a quick one for you, are they? Hamza Khan in the chat says Ferran scored a hat-trick against Germany.
Oh, that was a national team. That was a national team. I'm talking about the Man City now. But like I said, in the future we will hear more of him. But right now in the Man City, not yet. But he's really good. We will see more of him in the future.
Yeah, man. Fair point. Don't disagree. It is a gamble, and we've not seen too much of it. So we'll have to see. Nice one, Ali. Thanks a lot for your support as always, bud.
Cheers, Ali.
No worries, guys. Cheers. Thank you. Bye.
See you in a bit, mate.
Darren's coming to 4.99. Yes. He said Haaland, Theo Hernandez, and then Basuma next season, lads. We're winning the lot. You missed out Grealish, mate. But
yeah, I think we'll get Grealish.
I can't disagree with them signings. They're great signings.
Haaland, yes. Theo Hernandez, yes. Basuma, I don't think we'll get Basuma this season. Maybe next season. Oh, that's what it is. Is he on about next season? Is in Basuma?
No, this one coming.
Oh yeah, I don't think we'll get Basuma because obviously we've got Rodri and Fernandinho.
Yeah, Fernandinho, he hasn't yet, but also it was very convenient how when we won the league, he was with Pep, Cheeky, and all them lot, and not with the rest of the squad. Because why did he get a picture with them lot and not with the other team?
I'm not sure.
When I was seeing that, I was like, maybe he's just been and signed a new deal.
In my head, I thought he'd signed a new 1-year contract.
No, the rumours are that he is going to.
The rumours, yeah.
There's nothing actual like.
If he does sign a deal, I think we won't get him, but maybe we'll get him the year after. But yeah, I mean, Basuma looks quality, man. So I would quite happily take Basuma if Fernandinho doesn't decide to stay. So
yeah, I agree with that. Urban Gangster, yo fella's proper buzzing over Ferran Torres showing proper striker's instinct. What do you think? That's something that we've missed. We've missed that striker's instinct. It's like when Aguero played and scored that screamer against Crystal Palace. I was like, oh wow, we've missed that. And then Ferran Torres today, we've missed that. That proper strike. His positional awareness to know where to be in the box as a striker is just really smart. He's really smart.
100%, man. 100%.
13 goals in his first season with City.
And people say he's had a trash season. He's come over in a pandemic year, doesn't speak the language, got COVID, you know what I mean?
Pep Guardiola ball. Like, you know what I mean?
Often plays in the B team. What are you going to do, guys? You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Madness.
Yeah, man.
Madness. Right then, bro. Next game. Next thing.
4 calls to go.
Mib.
Yes. Take a call from Mib. How you
Yes,
doing, Mib?
Mib.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. That was a weird game.
Yeah, a weird game is undercutting it, mate. It was weird. It was like a dry game, but then just burst into life with 7 goals.
Yeah, it was chaos. I mean, it looked like Walker and Ake, they just wanted to throw the game away. But we're so good going forward that, even with our B team, we're clinical. I was going to talk about Aguero for a little bit, but I'm looking at Torres, and I'm thinking he's the player that I think Jesus should have been. I think he was the player that basically we were expecting Jesus to be, and it turns out he isn't. And this Torres guy, I think he's the real deal.
I mean, it must have been strange for Gabby tonight, like looking at Torres there, Torres getting a hat trick. Gabby must be like, why doesn't it happen? Why doesn't it happen for me when I'm in the team?
Why do I not score hat tricks?
Yeah, and he's number 9, isn't he? So, and he's not our number 9 really. I think you're right. I think Sterling or Jesus will go at the end of the season. One of them will go. I think Grealish will probably come in, and I actually quite like João Felix. I think that sort of Portuguese sort of link, because we've got the sort of Portuguese theme in our team, and it just sort of makes sense. I think if we're going to play a Torres, we're just going to double down. I think on the false 9. I'm actually starting to think now Haaland isn't really the option. It feels a bit like when we had Koulibaly, and we kept going, Koulibaly this. He's going to be the answer to everything. We have to get him. And then it turned out, no, it wasn't. And I think this is going to be the same sort of thing. We're not going to spend big money. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's interesting because
this is the big debate.
I feel like we played false 9 all season, right? And it's done well. We do need another option. Aguero's going. I don't think Jesus is that option. Torres could be that option, but do you want to depend on him right now? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to say that you can't. But again, like Alex said on the last call, there's not a lot to say that you can 100%. So what do you do? But then strikers cost a lot of money these days. I mean, look at Lukaku. Lukaku's a good striker, yeah? But he's not top level. He's probably a level or 2 below.
It's going to cost you 80
But even he's costing you 80 million. So what do you do, Mib?
Maybe you double down on the false 9 with like a João Felix, and then you just get a little bit of Ings on the side, for like 40 million.
I mean,
or whatever.
I mean, and then in them 2 signings that you've got there, you've got João Felix, who's incredible.
I mean, how much is João Felix going to cost?
I think he's going to cost you around 100 million.
I mean, they paid 800 million for him.
They paid 110 mil, I think, or 105 or something.
Yeah, so they're not going to want to let him go for less than 80 million. And then it's just like, at that point, but I mean, I don't know, man. I think the club's got I've said this, right? I think we're in for a big summer, but I think the club has to get it right, Mib. I think it's a massive, massive summer for the club. If they want to kick on, I think they've got to get these transfers right. I think they're some of the most important transfers in our history, given the fact that we're replacing Sergio Aguero.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think they've got to get it right, and it is absolutely huge, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a massive summer. I think I like you've said this loads of times, bro. I agree. I think it's going to be one of the biggest summers that we've ever had.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see because, like, look, Fiatra in the chat has just put we don't do 80, 100 million pound signings. Well, then you got to look at someone like an Ings, and I'm not against Ings. I think Ings is a fantastic striker. My concern is with him is his injury record. He's got a bad injury record, and just I don't know. It's incredible. It's going to be a mad summer, man. It's going to be a crazy summer. Anything else, Mib?
Yeah, well, I'm just looking at the last couple of fixtures that we got in the Premier League. So we've got Brighton away on the Tuesday, and then we play Everton in the last game. I mean, it's 2 weeks tomorrow, I think. 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks tomorrow that we've got the final? And basically, that's not a lot of time. And I'm looking at these two teams. Obviously, these are dead games as well, really. They've got nothing to fight for. And I look at Chelsea's fixtures, and they've got Leicester, and they are fighting for Champions League football. And that will be a good game for them. And I think that's going to set them in a better position for the final. Personally, I think they're going to have a proper go at it in that game before the final.
Yeah, I think you could be right. I think Everton could be obviously a tricky game. I think they're still obviously fighting for Europe. That's what I heard Ancelotti saying anyway. So they could come. It is a bit of a test. It's so we play Everton and then what is it? 1 week or is it 2? Is it 1 week?
1 week exactly. Yeah.
Is it 1 week?
Yeah, 1 week.
Yeah. So we have play Everton. Then it's 1 week. and then it's the final.
Everton Sunday, then the final the Sunday after.
Yeah, it's madness, really. It comes around so quick, doesn't it? Bloody hell. I feel like Dortmund was only like last week.
I know.
Dortmund, it was like a couple of months ago.
Crazy, isn't
it? Absolutely madness.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, man.
No worries, babe. Thanks for your
babe.
support.
Cheers, mate.
Bye.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy summer.
It's going to be crazy summer.
And the striker situation is crazy. And we've mentioned João Felix before, haven't we? I said that I think we either go for a big dog striker, and if we can't get a big dog striker, double down on the false nine by getting João Felix. And then maybe get Danny Ings is like, if you want an actual striker, play Danny Ings.
It's your backup, innit? But then
I think you have to get a big dog someone. You either get a big dog striker, either Haaland or Kane, or if you don't want that, you get a big dog false nine, someone like a João Felix or Dybala with an actual striker.
Yeah, I agree. Kyle says, I'm tired of hearing we don't do these big signings. Just because we haven't doesn't mean we won't or wouldn't. And that's true. Do you know what I mean? We paid £70 million for Ruben Diaz. We didn't.
Well, both sides are true. Kyle's right because we don't do that because we've not done it in the past.
But there's nothing to say that we wouldn't change it.
Which is what Kyle was saying. But at the same time, the other side of the argument, Kyle, is also correct in that we've never actually done that before. And will the club want to do that?
I mean, supposedly the club are going to back. The rumours are that the club are going to back Pep to get a striker. That's the plan. Of
Danny Ings. Delap. Imagine if it was Delap. Mate, you got Delap in the academy, pal. Like, why are you asking me to pay 140 million when you got Delap in the academy?
You don't need a striker. We've got a striker at home. It's that situation, isn't it? You don't want Mackies. We've got Mackies at home. And you... That's it. We need to stop being stingy and pay the big cash.
Big cash.
Maybe. If it was that simple. I mean, we talk about this money as if it's easy to just throw at people, innit?
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
We don't know, innit?
We don't know what's going on.
Next up is Ginan, bro.
Yes, Ginan. Could have got a bit of Ginan, please.
Yes, guys. How you doing?
All good, pal. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Buzzing. Champion, huh? Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels mint. And bit of a weird team tonight, wasn't it? But got the job done in the end.
Yeah, true. Very dry game, but goals flying in.
Yeah, what was it?
And Ferran Torres put in a very good performance, and he could be knocking on the door to start the final.
What's your views on it then? What do you think he should be knocking on the door?
I mean, the way he played today, I can't see why not. But then at the same time, if he can do that for like the last two games, then I think he's got a chance of getting some minutes.
Yeah,
I don't know if he'll start this, but I definitely think he'll get some minutes.
If he gets a bit of consistency in these next couple of games, then if he's bagging goals in the next few games, he's definitely going to be in for a look in.
That might be
definitely.
Yeah, that might be the way. Play him in the next two games because obviously now we've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday. He's got 3 days off. Play him against Brighton on Tuesday as a striker. Then he's got 5 days off. Play him against Everton as a striker, and then see what happens. If he's smashing it in both of them games, one of the concerns about playing Ferran Torres against Chelsea, like Ali B said before, is that he's not done it enough. He's not done it consistently, and that's a fair comment. It is a fair comment. However, if he plays against Brighton and does well, and he plays against Everton and does well, then that kind of alleviates those fears. If he doesn't play, you're going to be the same in this situation, isn't it? So, yeah, that's a good shout, man. That's a good shout, I bet that.
Yeah, definitely. And I think in the summer, I reckon we're going to be getting Haaland, Grealish, and then Lucas Hernandez. If you hear Cancelo then, Lucas Hernandez, the left back.
Is he the guy Bayern Munich? Yeah, sorry. That's going to be difficult. That'll be difficult to sign him. I don't think Bayern will let him go easy.
Yeah, it's hard, but yeah, I think he'll be a good shout. If not, then probably Theo Hernandez. He looks good.
Yeah, interesting, man. Interesting. Anything else, Ginan?
And one more thing. Champione, ole, ole, ole. That one.
I mean, that was better than...
That deserves a siren.
That was big,
that deserves a siren. We are indeed champions, Ginan. That was big. That was a number one. I was going to number one, that.
Yeah.
See you guys on Tuesday.
See you, pal.
Today, Ginan. That was better than James. That put James to shame.
Yeah, man. Nick Toll's come in with a Zars 35. He says, I asked you lads earlier about the reputation of price tags. I just feel we have class 20 million finish on our hands. Why sign anyone worth 100? Well, Nick Toll, I think I'm with you. My frustration here, Nick Toll, is that I believe genuinely that Ferran Torres should have been played as a striker more this year. Yeah, to test him out and that. You know what I mean?
What's going on, innit?
He's not. So then we're in this situation where people are raising concerns like Ali B, which is fair enough to say. Are you really saying that based on what 6 or 7 games are seeing Ferran Torres as a striker, we do not need to sign a striker? If that backfires next year, everyone will be turning around saying, we decided not to sign a top dog striker because we seen a guy play as a striker 7 times and thought it was mint. Like, that's a fair comment. I'm with you. I do genuinely believe that we have a class £20 million finisher on our hands in Ferran Torres. However, I kind of get the other side of the game that we've not seen him enough. Maybe if he plays against Brighton, he plays against Everton and he smashes it, and then he plays against Chelsea and smashes it, which is a big ass, but you know it's also possible. Then after Chelsea, we've won the Champions League. We can all be going, you know what? Maybe we don't need Haaland.
Yeah.
Maybe then we will see enough. At the moment, I'm not sure, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, difficult situation, isn't it? It's a risk either way, isn't it? But
yeah. Also, CE1 said people do realise we bid £100 million for Kaka.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
That's a very true comment, bro.
We bid 100 and offered him 500 grand a week.
And Mib says, it's funny how us fans start like we're playing Football Manager with cheat codes on. It's 100%. It's because that's all we know, innit? You know what I mean? We don't know how it is.
Yeah, we just throw money about as if like it's easy, as if it doesn't mean anything.
Like cheeky Ferran and Khaldun just sat in the boardroom sometimes watching this phoning show going, and these guys have absolutely no idea how transfers work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
They just think that you just turn up and make an offer and everything's sorted, innit? There's probably like bare random stuff that goes on.
Matthew W says, don't forget about FFP. He said this before, but it's not a thing, is it? It's in the mud at the moment.
We bund FFP anyway.
It's in the moment. It's in the mud, FFP at the moment. So I think we're.
Have you not seen our Ian deal?
Yeah. The Sheikh's stepbrother.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if the Sheikh owns Puma. He makes our kits. Exactly, Daniel. It's not FIFA career mode, isn't it?
No, it's not FIFA career
and
mode.
Steve, signing Haaland means bye to Torres and Delap. It doesn't mean bye to Torres and Delap because Delap is coming into the first 11 next season.
I think, Steve, you're missing the crucial thing. I think if you sign Haaland, I think Jesus' career at City is very much under pressure.
I think
really do.
If you sign Haaland, it's more bye to Jesus than it's bye to Torres.
I think so.
I think that is.
But Steve, you could be right, mate. We don't know. Obviously, we're just speculating. But it's going to be a mad summer, and we'll have to see what happens.
Yep.
Right, two calls to go. Let's see. We got Emmanuel Lorot. So, bro, we was talking before. If you become an Xtra Club member, you can come on. Emmanuel's done that. Let's come on.
Straight away, bro.
Yes. Yes, Emmanuel. How are you doing?
How's it going, lads?
How you doing, pal? You alright?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
I'm doing good. Yeah, just a City fan from Canada there, watching the game, and
I think you're listening to us on your TV.
Emmanuel.
Honest thoughts.
Emmanuel.
To be honest, it was a dead rubber.
Yeah, Emmanuel, do us a favour. Will you mute your stream in the background? Have you done it?
He's either done it or he's gone.
Yeah. Emmanuel, you need to talk to us on the phone or on the computer. Mute the stream. Mute YouTube because we're getting the background interference and it's gone.
He's gone.
Right, Emmanuel, if you're listening to this, ring back in. And then when you come on, mute your YouTube and listen to us through the phone or however you contacted us. Because then what happens is we speak, you hear us, but then you're hearing us through the TV and it comes like this cyber, grim situation. You know what I mean?
Cyber.
It's not a good situation. It's not nice for us. It's not nice for you. It's not nice for anyone. So but ring back in. We'll get you on. In the meantime, we'll take Aaron's call.
Yes, Aaron. Aaron?
I think people have enough.
Before the show's done.
Nah, fuck this.
Aaron's got home. He's like, I can't be arsed.
Aaron, are you there? Calling Aaron.
Aaron, can you hear me?
Say Xtra Studios to Aaron. Come in, Aaron. Beep, 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 beep. Maybe he understands Morse code. Beep, 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 beep. Aaron. He's gone as well. Bloody hell. Right, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give him a couple minutes to come on if they want to have their say, otherwise we'll wrap up.
That's funny because me when Emmanuel has left the chat, and then just when Aaron has left the chat.
I know. It's we'll give him a couple minutes to come back in. Emmanuel, this is a call for Emmanuel and a call for Aaron. If you want to come back in, give us a ring and we'll take the call. Oh, Aaron's back.
Aaron's listened.
Let's try.
Just before we go to that, bro, Fiatra, Butler White, we shouldn't go for big money signings. United have done that for 7 years, and they've fallen flat. It's all about recruitment. Aaron, let's go for it. Yes, Aaron.
Oh dear. Aaron Britt.
Aaron Britt.
Aaron, I don't know what's happening. I can't hear you, pal.
Bro, look, he's ringing twice. He's there. Look what is going on.
Take that call. I feel like I need to speak to these guys, man. You know what I mean? Emmanuel, by the way, you're not ringing. Ring back in, because we could actually hear you. You just needed to mute your stream. Yes, Aaron, I can hear you. How you doing?
Good, hello.
Hey, there we go. Talk to us. What did you make of that?
It was amazing, that 4-3. Like, it was just fun to watch, like, as a neutral, even the league's over.
Yeah, I agree with that. A lot of goals.
And I was happy to see Scott Carson play.
Yeah,
of course.
Good that one, eh? He made a save as well. He made a save the penalty.
Yeah. And then Torres getting the hat-trick to win this game. If anyone's going to get into that team for the final, it's going to be him.
Yeah. Do you reckon he deserves it? Have you seen enough? This is the whole debate. Have you seen enough from Torres, or do you need to see more before you trust him?
I don't know if he can actually play the full time, because when we see him play, he's either the actual striker or maybe a second striker, like on the wing.
Yeah. So what do you reckon if you had to make the decision?
I'll probably just stick with the same against PSG.
Yeah. I mean, that worked.
I know that's the point's fit enough.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
And then we've got 2 more games left. Brighton and Everton.
Two more games to try things, isn't it? We said Pep might experiment. It's 2 more games to try some players.
Yeah,
like today we had quite a weak defence in the middle, and we still managed to win.
Yeah. It's a madness, isn't it? You know what I mean? This team right now is grinding results out left, right, and centre, and champions, Carabao Cup champions, and who knows, could be Champions League champions.
Yeah, potentially the treble.
That'd be all right, wouldn't
it? You know, for Everton, do you think you'll be able to get a ticket for
that? Well, they've already been decided. So have you applied for it, Aaron?
No.
No. Well, yeah, they applied for it. So the people who applied for it got their emails today. So you either got it, you're on the reserves,
the
Everton ticket,
Everton game, yeah,
or you didn't get it. So people need to check their emails. So it'll be interesting.
I think they're doing the same thing for Porto. Like they're going to do by like Monday the tickets.
Well, they need to get on with it. Games in 2 weeks.
The game's in 2 weeks.
But I just hope we can be back in the SEL by Christmas, if possible.
Hopefully, mate. Fingers crossed, because it's been a long time, and it's great to see 10,000 City fans are going to be in for Everton. That's going to be absolutely amazing to see. It'll be incredible. It'll be quite emotional for some people.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
we'll be. And then in the summer, we'll have to see what it's like for the vaccines. Like, I don't know if we will be able to parade, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm just really excited for these next 2 weeks. I really, really am. I think we could see some experiments against Brighton and Everton, and then who knows what Pep's going to do in the Champions League. Probably play farther back.
This time in 15 days, we'll all be open to be over the blue moon.
Hopefully.
Nice. Let's go. Yes, Aaron. Thanks all for coming on board.
Cheers, Aaron.
Thank you.
See you in a bit, mate. Right, Emmanuel's not rang back in. Emmanuel, please ring back in because we could actually hear you in it. So
I don't think he's going to ring back in.
I don't think he is either. But if you want to come on, just dial back in. Just do exactly what you did last time. Just make sure you mute the YouTube stream. We'll take one other call. Siegs has come in. Long-time supporter. Let's get Siegs on.
Yes, Siegs.
Hey, lads.
How you doing?
Yes. Doing well. Can y'all hear me okay? I know you're having some trouble with the other guys.
Mate, we can hear you loud and clear.
Loud and clear, mate.
Excellent. Did it correct. All right. Hey, how about that crazy win? Torres, man, coming through big time.
Yeah, man. Is he the future striker? Is it him?
Not for me. I think I still like him at right wing. I really do, because I think that maximizes his versatility, because he got poacher's goals today with his positioning. He got that positioning because City had so many other players in the box. I know that he's had limited runs as a pure striker, and I think even then it was kind of a false nine. It's been hit or miss when he's in that role. But, man, we can see what this kid can do if Pep gives him free range to go where he wants. I think I actually said I wanted him at right wing. I want him at left wing next year. I want Mars on the right, Torres on the left, and, man, I still want Haaland in the middle. I mean, I know there's been a lot of discussion about Delap and now Torres, the transfers and everything. To me, ultimately, I'm not going to turn this into a whole Haaland thing, but the kid's the best striker he's one of the best three in the world right now at his age. It's ridiculous. If City can get him, go get him. Bottom line.
If you get him as well, you're guaranteed a top striker for like the next 10 years. You have to get him on a big contract, obviously. You know what I mean, like on a 6-year deal or something like the Ruben Diaz situation. But you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself a top striker and spread the cost over them years, and it doesn't look so bad. Especially if he's getting the goal returns that we'd expect him to in this team.
It's like PayPal credit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spread the cost across 0% APR.
Gotta pay by very.
Absolutely. And that's the thing is, Delap has done great against the lesser competition. Haaland has done amazing against elite competition. Delap could be just as good as Haaland, but we don't know that yet. We know how good Haaland is. But we'll just have to see what the club does, obviously. I want them to sign Grealish. I think
Me too.
Grealish would also be a super important player moving forward. Talk about Young, the creativity that he gives. But, lads, let's just talk about how good the mentality was on this team today. Because you're talking about the Championes over here. They wrapped up the league. This was a game they could have just laid down when they got behind. They didn't. How awesome was that to see that they kept fighting and actually came back from being down tied at half and then being down 3-2 because of a dumb penalty.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. They took some knocks, you know what I mean? 2 penalties, kind of poor defending from Ake on the corner, but, they didn't let that get in the way of their job and their objective, which was to win the game.
The final outcome, to get out there, win the game.
And this is our B team, really. So it's great to see that mentality isn't just in the first 11. It's spread across the whole squad, which is great to see.
Yep. That was my number one takeaway from this, is these guys are focused. And going into the Champions League final, you cannot ask for more than that. Get the guys healthy, get them hungry, get them focused. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, you need to take that. Keep the mentality for the last couple of games and take it into the final. Don't ditch the mentality now and then try and get it back in the final. You need to keep it as you're going through it.
Yeah, man. Smashed it. Yes, Siegs. Thanks a lot for coming on board.
Cheers, Siegs.
All right, cheers, lads. Talk with y'all later.
Yeah, man.
See you in
a bit, mate.
Right, I don't think Emmanuel's coming on, mate. To be honest, I think he's like, nah. You know what?
I
don't want it. Emmanuel, if you need any help or assistance, shout out in the Discord server, bud, and we can
hit you up for next time, innit?
We can hit you up with any queries if you've got any questions on how to do it. But we could hear you. It was just a bit laggy because of the noise in the background. But like I say, if you need any help, go with the general. Ask a mod, ask us. We'll help you get on for next time.
Yeah, right.
Right, okie dokie. That's it. That concludes the phone-in show. Another dub for Manchester City. I mean, it don't really mean much, really, does it? I mean,
everything stays the same.
Everything stays the same. But we thought we'd play, and today, instead of just chilling, bro, we now have a burning question. Is Ferran Torres the man to lead us out in Porto?
That's true. That is true.
And we will find out, in my opinion, in the next 2 football matches.
Yeah, I agree. Today, I think he'll play in the next 2 as well. I think he'll play him.
Today,
Pep will want to know.
He's going into the dressing room and he's going to Pep's office and knocking on the door. If he plays against Brighton and does well, he's going to the door and he's giving a bit of a bang. If he plays well against Brighton and Everton, he's knocking Pep's door down and saying, I'm playing against Chelsea.
But he's blasting that door down and going, mate.
Yeah.
And he's writing his name on the team sheet. He's taking Pep's pen, he's writing it and going, look, that's me.
Yeah, 100%.
Emily says, Lewis says he'll be in the gym at 8 a.m.
Yo.
Hashtag lies. That is a lie, that.
It's not a lie, bro.
I'll be there,
bro. I'll be
bro,
there.
we've still got to record the review.
Chill. I'll be there. Friday night Ferran says chase to bet. Yes.
Friday night Ferran.
Nick Toll says when Maris got a hat trick, he got dropped. True that.
That's true, actually. Yeah, but that happened to Maris for ages.
Yeah. Right, we're gonna wrap up, guys.
C1 says you're a heavy squatter, bro.
A heavy squatter, big squatter.
I was doing squats and I can't walk now, so I'm having a nightmare.
That is the thing, bro. That is the thing. Right, guys, we'll end it there. We got Brighton coming up on Tuesday, so chill now, innit? Enjoy your weekends wherever you are.
Big weekend.
Enjoy the football, whichever's been playing FA Cup this weekend. I won't be watching that, no chance. I give that a wide berth, you know what I mean? It's the only trophy that we can't win this year, so nah, not for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, thanks very much for joining us. Thanks for everyone who's come on and had their say. Thanks to the chat for being amazing. Thanks for anyone who super chatted the channel or joined as an Xtra Club member helping support the channel. Much appreciated.
Much appreciated. Yeah, Mib, good luck with the vaccination tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, man. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. See you in a bit, guys.
See you in a bit.